problems under the car. The leaders, there's a bump in the turn number 4 position as we're changing the lead. The leader now is Duane Feduska. Feduska got through a tight squeeze and put himself into the lead. Jack Hochschild is running in second. Brad Doty is now third, and early leader Swinehart is back to fourth. Atchison is fifth. Schumann is sixth. Now the car in trouble pulls off the racetrack into the infield to see what is wrong. He had fire and sparks coming out from the bottom. Car number 57, Leroy Shaver. Action still on the track. The leader, Duane Feduska, in the silver car, has just been passed. And we have a new leader as Feduska looks like he's having a problem. The leader is Hochschild in car number 4. Feduska is dropping back rapidly and is coasting down the front straightaway, and he's going to park the car in turn number 1, and he's going to bring out the yellow. Duane Feduska, the man who was in the lead, parked the car down in turn 1. He lost power up in turn number 4, went to the outside. That's when Hochschild got by, and then Feduska had no power left and simply coasted out of the way down into turn number 1 and put it up against the fence so that he would not be struck by another race car. But no power in car number 82 after leading the race, so that's going to put Jack Hochschild into the lead. And we'll have to wait for a push truck to get out to get Feduska off the racetrack. We'll be back with more racing action from Ascot in just a moment. Laps have officially been completed in this 25-lap B main event in the Pacific Coast Nationals. The leader now, after Duane Feduska had failure and dropped out of the race, is Jack Hochschild in car number 4. In second place is 75A Brad Doty, and running in third spot is early leader 391 Darrell Swinehart. Ready for the green on a restart as they come out of turn number 4. Jack Hochschild down the front straightaway. Doty is running second. Swinehart is in third. Mark Atchison is fourth, and Ron Schumann is fifth. Walt Kennedy is sixth. Up the back straightaway and into turn number 3. Little contact at the back of the pack, but everybody maintains position. Hochschild motoring down the front straightaway. Trying to stay right with him is Brad Doty. Doty has a problem in turn 2, and Swinehart gets by. Swinehart moves back into second spot, putting Doty back to third. Atchison is fourth, and Schumann is fifth. The action comes out of turn number 4. Down the front straight and into turn number 1. Swinehart in second place, trying to catch the leader. Up the back straightaway. Into turn number 3, over to turn number 4. Hochschild, the leader. Swinehart is in second spot as they come out of that turn. Doty is still third. Mark Atchison is fourth with Ron Schumann on the charge. Schumann trying to move into fourth spot again now as he gets behind Atchison as they go into turn number 3. The leaders are coming out of turn 4. Hochschild being chased down by Swinehart. Turn 2 and up the back straight. 2 cars definitely out in front of everybody else with a 10-car lead over the third place car of Brad Doty. Hochschild, the leader, Swinehart trying to catch it. There they go into turn number 1. Hochschild takes the outside line. We got a car against the fence down in turn number 2. He keeps it going. But it's Mark Atchison who had been charging so hard in car number 30, and he's trying to keep the car going if he can get off the track, but he cannot, and it will bring out a yellow. The youngster from Anaheim, California, with a problem with his car. He had been up to fourth spot. He had been holding off the charge of Ron Schumann, but something went wrong with the car, and he's coasted it to a stop. Could not get off the racetrack safely. He's on the outside edge of the race course, and they'll have to bring a push truck out to get Mark Atchison off the track. The green is out, and we're on a restart as they come flying out of turn number 4. We got a car crossed up. It's Swinehart. Swinehart stays out of trouble, but he drops back 5 spots as he came out of turn number 4. The leader continues to be Jack Huttenchild in car number 4 up the back straightaway. And Brad Doty moves into second, and Ron Schumann is up to third after the miscue by Swinehart. Walt Kennedy is in fourth, Mike Spencer is fifth, and Swinehart is sixth. 17 laps have been completed. It's a 25-lap B main with 6 cars to make it to the A main. Right now, Jack Huttenchild has the first spot to move up, followed by Doty, then Schumann, Kennedy, Spencer, and Swinehart. Following them is Jack Hewitt, who has moved up from the 10th row. Hewitt is really moving up on the track. He's in 7th spot after starting on the inside of row number 10. Look at the leader, Jack Huttenchild, the Millersburg, Ohio driver. He's on the front straightaway. He's got about a 20-car length lead over the second-place car of Brad Doty, who's in 75A. Look at the early leader now, who is in 4th spot. That's Darrell Swinehart. Swinehart trying to catch Ron Schumann. Cars getting a little bit loose coming out of turn number 4 and down the front straightaway, but everybody holding on to their position. 20 laps have been completed, less than 5 to go as the leader comes by to complete lap number 21. Huttenchild in yellow car number 4 is in control of the B main. Huttenchild, no one to contend with. He's not in traffic as yet. He will be catching up with some perhaps on the next lap. Huttenchild into turn number 1 now, about to catch Herb Crawford in car number 53 and make his move on the back straightaway to get by the slower car. Huttenchild safely by on the outside, puts himself up into turn number 3, over to turn number 4, and down the front straightaway. Back to second and third spot now. As second place is Brad Doty. Third spot is Ron Schumann. Looking at 4th car, which is Walt Kennedy. And the yellow flag is out again as we got problems on the back straightaway. This time it's car number 26, Bob Nelson, whose car has come to a stop on the back straightaway. Again, running out of power, cannot get safely across the racetrack, so coast to a stop, and they have to wait for a push truck to get back to get him off the racetrack. So we have completed 23 laps of the race, and it's a 25-lap event. Under the yellow flag, they'll regroup, and we'll be ready for a start to complete the B main. We'll be back to complete that feature in just a moment. Number 4, Jack Huttenchild, the leader. Huttenchild down the front straightaway, still being chased by Brad Doty. This gives Doty a chance to get close enough for a shot at him, and so far can't make it happen. Third is Ron Schumann. Darrell Swinehart is 4th, followed by Walt Kennedy and Jack Hewitt. The leader out of turn 4, down the front chute. Huttenchild, followed by Doty, Schumann, Swinehart, Kennedy, and Hewitt. And then car 5D, Randy Roberts, who's worked his way back as he spun earlier, had to go to the back of the pack, and he's put himself back up to 7th spot. We'll get a white flag this time. There'll be 1 lap left to go for the pack as they come by. Huttenchild, the leader. Still in second is Doty, followed by Schumann and Swinehart. They're over into turn number 2 and up the back chute. This time around will be checkered flag time. 25 laps are completed. The top 6 will go to the A main. Problems for Huttenchild. He gets crossed up. Who's going to win it? It's Huttenchild. Huttenchild followed by Doty, Schumann, Swinehart. Then it's Kennedy. Then Hewitt. Followed by 5D, Randy Roberts. That completes the B main. The top 6 cars will make it to the A main for the Pacific Coast Sprint Car Nationals. We'll be back for that big event. It's 50 laps in just a moment.